Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. I hope I'm on. Sometimes I jump the gun a little bit, but hopefully I'm on. Actually, now it says I'm on. I don't know. Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. We're going back to the Greg Maddux replay today from 1992. It's Game 9 versus the San Diego Padres. Haven't seen the Padres very much on this channel, and probably that's good reason for that because they're the Padres. But today it is the 92 Padres versus the 92 Cubs. So let's get the party started. Let's see here. Now I gotta make sure everything's there so you can see it. So Maddux is 5-1 through 8 games. And facing the Padres, of course, on the mound for the Padres, Andy Bennis. 3.35 ERA back in 92, so pretty decent pitching matchup. There is one kind of disappointing thing in this game here. And I'll get to that in just a second. You can probably figure that out by looking at the lineups. I just gave that away. But let's look at the lineups. For the Cubs, Sammy Sosa in center field. Vizcaino at short. Mark Grace at first. Ryan Sandberg at second. Andre Dawson in right. Derek May in left. Hector Villanueva the catcher. Doug Strange at third. Maddux on the mound. For the Padres, Tony Fernandez at short. Oscar Azocar, left field. Gary Sheffield at third. Fred McGriff at first. Benito Santiago the catcher, very good catcher. One rating. Tim Tuffle at second. Couldn't hit worth a lick, but Darren Jackson in center and Gerald Clark in right. Andy Bennis, the number 6 pitcher hitting card. So, like I was saying, a little disappointing that there is a player missing for the Padres, and that is this guy. Tony Gwynn not in the lineup. Was he dinged up? Was he just getting the day off? I don't know. But he is not there. He may be pinch hitting, though. We'll see. Let's get going here. Sammy Sosa versus Andy Bennis. It's a 1-7 and a 5 on the D20. That's a single. Sammy starts the game off right with a single. And he's an A stealer. But you got Santiago. He's a 1, which means he's a -4 back there. So an A, that make Sosa 1-11 to steal. I think Vizcaino. This early in the game, let's hit away. I like to hit away early. 6-6. And he's going to strike out. Brings up Mark Grace. A 6-4. Ground ball to short X. Fernandez, a 2. And an 11. He makes the play on a 3. Runner on first is out going to second. So a double play ball, 6-4-3. Six, 4, 3. Grace hits into it. Bottom of the first, Tony Fernandez. 1-7. That's how we started off, I think, with the Cubs, isn't it? 1-7. But he's going to pop it up. Pop out to short. This is my last day of vacation, John. Yep, this is it. I got to go back to the grind tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. 5-7. Hazelcar. That's going to be a strikeout. There's Gary Sheffield pumping that bat. Got it rocking. And it's a 5-4. Ground ball to third X. Third base, Strange. He's a 4 and a 20. Two base error. Wow, 4 and a 20. Two base error on Doug Strange. Sheffield ends up at second. Fred McGriff. It's a 1-10. 1-10, ground ball to second. Inning over. A friend of mine that used to work, he's retired now. Mailman here in Stillwater. He used to be a mailman down in Tampa. Transferred back here. He's originally from here, I guess, and transferred back here. But while he was in Tampa, he delivered Gary Sheffield's mail. And one day Gary came out and was like, "You got any mail for me? Like, you should know who he is." And so he knew who he was, but just to be kind of put him in his place a little bit. He's like, "Now, who are you?" He looks at him like, "So, what's your name?" Thought that was kind of funny. 2-9 for Ryan Sandberg. Fly ball to center. One away. Andre Dawson. 3-6. 3-6. Double. Double for Dawson. One out double. There's Derek May. A 112 line out to second. No injuries. Unless they're injured in real life, then they won't be playing. But so it's up to Hector to try to drive in this run. 2-5. 2-5 struck him out. So they leave Dawson stranded after the double. Benito Santiago. 1-6, line out to second. There's Tim Tuffle. 2-8. 2-8 is a single. Almost a chance for a home run there from Tim Tuffle. He had 6, I guess, on the year. So 2-8 is a single. And he's a D-stealer. One out. Darren Jackson. 110. 6. That's a double. No star double. So Tuffle goes to third. He's got a 1 to 10 chance to score. 1 to 10 chance to score on the double. 50-50 shot. Who's the third base coach? You got the pitcher coming up. Well, you got Clark and then the pitcher. So let's pause for a minute while he's running the bases. Hold up. Let me think about this. I think they're going to hold him up. No, he decided he blew through the stop sign. He's going. He's going. 1 to 10. 17. So he gets thrown out. 8-2. But Darren Jackson's at second with Gerald Clark. So there's still a runner in scoring position with Gerald Clark, the batter. 4-5. And he's going to bring him in. 4-5 is a 20 on the D20. Single. 2 stars. Could have drove in 2, but they got a little greedy. So let's see, Clark, D-stealer. 2 outs, Clark at first. Andy Bennis, a 3-8, and he's going to strike out. Padres get on the board first. 1-0. Top of 3, Doug Strange, 4-7. 4-7 and a 19 is going to be a line out. Line out to second. That brings up Maddux. 3-6. Ground ball to short. He didn't strike out. So he's got something to draw on next at bat. 5-12. Sammy Sosa, fly ball to center. Bottom of 3. Top of the order, Tony Fernandez, 6-5. Grounds out to the second baseman, Sandberg. Oscar Azacar. 1-6 is a 1-6 is a single. E-stealer, so he's definitely not going to be stealing. Gary Sheffield at the plate. A 3-2, and he's going to fly it out to right field. Two away, Fred McGriff. That's a 2-5. And a 10 on the D20 will be a line out to second. Still 1-0 Padres. Jose Vizcaino, 3-11, line out to third. Mark Grace grounded into a double play, first time up. 5-12, fly ball to center. Ryan Sandberg, 26 home runs, 92. 4-10, grounds out to second. Bottom of the 4th, Benito Santiago, 5-6, struck him out. Tim Tuffle almost hit a home run his first time up. 4-5. Tim Tuffle. I shouldn't have badmouthed him. 4-5 and a 13. That'll be a single. 2 for 2. Darren Jackson, 6-4. Catcher's card X. That is Villanueva. He's a 4 and a 9. Safe at first on a dropped pop-up. 4-9. Runners advance one base. So E2. So 1 out, first and second now. Gerald Clark. That was Darren Jackson. 2-6. Fly ball to left, B. So 2 outs. And a 2-7 will be a strikeout. No harm on the error. The pitcher batting helps in the National League. when you have situations like that. So Andre Dawson, a 6'8", 6'8" and 11. Single. Dawson's 2 for 2, double and a single. A C stealer. He's not going to be stealing against Benito. Derek May's going to hit away. 312. It's over here. Pop out to second. Villanueva. 3-3. Ground ball to shortstop. Hey, that's a double play ball. 6-4-3. The Padres turn it. Tony Fernandez at short. Good fielder. Used to wear that cap pretty high, if I remember right. High on his head. 4-5. And a 20. 4-5 is a single with a 20 on the D20. Oscar Azocar, he's going to bunt. 3. Batter beats out bunt. Runners advance 1 base. Infield hit. Gary Sheffield. Don't tell him to bunt. He'll look at you crazy. 2-7. Fly ball to left. Fred McGriff. 3-2. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Hey, that's a double play. Azocar is out at second. We'll call it a 1-6-3. Good enough. It's a double play. Top of the 6th. Cubs have got to get something going here. 5-7. And a 5. Double. Double for Doug Strange. Maddux is going to bunt. 6. Batter's thrown out by third baseman. Runners advance 1 base. Strange at third. 1 out. Sammy Sosa. 5-8. Struck him out. Down to Vizcaino. Got Maddux or Doug Strange at third. 5-6. Flies out to right field. So bottom of 6, still 1-0 Padres. Santiago, 1-8. Grounds out to third. There's old Tim Tuffle. He's 2 for 2. Showing me who's boss. 5-5. Haha. Struck him out. 2 for 3 now. Darren Jackson. 5-7. That's another strikeout. Maddux had it work in that inning. 7th. Just for kicks here. Both these pitchers actually went the distance in this game. I didn't show the actual result ever. San Diego won it 2-0. So the game's holding true to form so far. Maddux went 8 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. So it's looking like a carbon copy here so far. 1-0 Padres. 1-8 for Mark Grace. A single. Single for Grace. Leadoff single. 1 for 3 now. Oh, man. Here's Sandberg. The way the game's going, you almost feel like you need to bunt here. And Sandberg is a team player. He would have no problem telling him to bunt. You got Dawson. I just don't want to hit into the double play. That 3 column looks like a bunch of double plays there. That is nothing but double plays. Let's bunt. A 12. Batter pops out into golly. Are you serious? Batter pops out into double play. Pops out to the catcher and they get Grace. Unbelievable. Now Dawson's going to have to just hit one out. That's what's going to have to happen. A 5-3. Right field X. 14, and that is Clark. He is a 3. 3 and a 14. He'll make the play. What a disaster. Leadoff single. And Rhino pops it up. You know, he's disgusted with himself. Gerald Clark, a 1-8. Ground ball to third. Brings up Andy Bennis. He's pitching a shutout. He's going to keep going. A 4-5. Oh, good grief. There's that 4-5 again. A 20. 4-5 is a single. Single for Bennis. 1-6. Another single. Single for Tony Fernandez. No stars on it. That's a 1-10 running on the pitcher. 50-50 shot to go to third. I think he'll hold up. First and second, 1 out. As Oscar Azakar. I can't even say it. 6-6. Fly ball to center. 2 away. Still first and second. Gary Sheffield. A little dangerous situation here. Don't want that 1 column. 5-5. Yes. Struck him out. So got out of some danger there. Top of the 8th inning. Time running out. Derek May. 3-6. 3-6. And a 4. Just missed a single. It's going to be a line out to first. Bad luck. 1 out Hector Villanueva. 4-5. Ground ball short X. That's Fernandez. He's got some range. He's a 2. 2 and a 15. 2 and a 15. He makes the play. So 2 away. Doug Strange. He doubled his last time up. 1-12. He's going to ground it out to third base. Another 3 up, 3 down inning for Bennis and the Padres. Bottom of the 8th, Fred McGriff. 1-4, fly ball to center. Padres looking for some insurance. 5-8. 5-8, ground ball to second X. That is Sandberg, a 1-19. He'll make the play. There's old Tim Tuffle, 2 for 3. Struck out his last time up. 1-6, struck him out again. Maddux getting some payback. So this is the last call for the Cubs, down 1-0. And that's going to be all for Maddux. Doug DeCenzo pinch hit in the actual game, I believe. It wasn't for Maddux because he went the distance. We might go with Chico's got a 351 on base. We're going to bring in Chico Walker. Let's see, we've also got, yeah, that's going to be who we're going with. Chico Walker, the future Met. And he might, I don't know, he might even be on the Mets at this point in the season. I'm not sure. 6'10", off Bennis, catcher's card X. Santiago, he's a 1. It's going to be tough to find anything good on that 1 column, a 4, but he does. A 1 and a 4. Safe at first, drop pop-up, the second one of the game. Both catchers have dropped a pop-up. And Chico's at first. A Steeler. Still, that's only going to make him a 1-11 with Santiago back there. 1-11. So Sammy's going to bunt. 7. That is a good bunt. So Vizcaino, I'm not real impressed with Vizcaino myself. You got, where's Sean Dunston at? I think we're going to go with Sean Dunston. Chico Walker second, Sean Dunston the batter. 2-12, fly ball to center. So that'll retire Dunston. And Vizcaino's done. Mark Grace. It's up to Mark Grace. If there's one guy it needs to be up to, this is the guy you want. But it's going to be off Bennis, a 6-7. Ground ball to second X. So there's still a chance. Tim Tuffle, he's a 4. 4 and a 15. But he's going to make the play. Tim Tuffle, unbelievably makes it. And the Cubs lose 1-0. A heartbreaker, just could not break the ice. And like I said, the Padres won the game in real life 2-0. So Bennis, Maddux, almost a carbon copy of the real game. Let's see how many hits Maddux gave up. Did he give up 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 hits. How many hits for the Cubs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 hits for the Cubs. 2 errors, both by the catchers. Actually, Cubs had 2. And Padres had the 1. So Maddux goes 8. 9 hits. The run was earned. Strikeouts, walks. Move that up a little bit. 1, 2 strikeouts, 3, 4 strikeouts, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I don't see any walks. 8 strikeouts, not a single walk. So that's a tough one. That's a tough one to swallow there. You pitch like that, and you can't win the game. I remember in the Koufax replay, we had a bunch of those, seemed like. Bunch of them. They're frustrating. That's when the team comes up to you in the locker room and says, man, that was our fault. You pitched your rear off and we could not score a run. That one's on us. So that's going to do it for this one. Thanks, John, for tuning in on this Tuesday morning. I know it's an odd time. This is my last day off for a while. I'll be off next Wednesday, besides Sunday. Obviously, every Sunday I'm off, but my next day off will be Wednesday. This is my last day of vacation. So back at it tomorrow. Kind of ready for it, but kind of rather just sit here and play baseball. You know what I mean. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you again for tuning in. Till next time, you guys take care and God bless.